Alright, y'all, welcome back. Another episode. Let's go ahead and get started. Venturing out into the world, our first steps.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Oh, okay, so that's the infamous world, you know.
Look,
Okay, so
a
that's
survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Non toppe una mampoa.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Fairy tale.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
Tu biserai na sal.
He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
E masai. La trouele sa.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Winchowbow.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Side points unlocked.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Snap.
Cosata ghetto.
Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Cosata ghetto.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Cosata ghetto.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Quanto con tue pon yevun gojo.
Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Loma utulu ba yuwo.
He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Loma utulu ba yuwo.
Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
We're gonna go ahead and take that old tunnel.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Okay, sir. I guess that might have been the Jackknife tribe.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Got some stinking ass dying. Oh, they let us roll a die. Get some money or something.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Man, pee on that thing.
Let's see.
Okay, every time you pee on it, okay, I guess. The world map just pops up.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of stray. He let you in, but thinks you should be patient when it comes to the Sifu.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkaman. Karatna falo putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out of date's side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Alright, alliance.
Fits you well.
Pass through the cave. Alright. Is this a new spot to piss on? I guess so.
Let's see.
So it's pass through the cave. Hold on now. Hold on now, I hit the button. I thought I just carried that. I guess I did it. Game looking so good so far, so far. Oh, snap.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Got you. All these innocent soldiers out here. Golly. So he left us. Some peels. Alright, let's go. Oh, hold on.
That's an improvement.
Okay, so now we're making our way to the childhood village. To visit your child. Just visit your child.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Back home.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Just zooming right into the water.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Man, you was bad. You almost drowned.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood.
Very?
You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will pay for the mistakes of the last. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Cycling it up. While we're doing all these goddamn side
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. But that's his point, to take something useless, change it, and put it to good use again. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
high school training.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
Oh shit, nigga, who you is?
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
What? I guess I was supposed to lose automatically.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
Oh shit! Go ahead and get started with our training. Shit, I thought we was already over there.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Sigaya lama yaba.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Mishaku hake savania.
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future.
Lema.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Why'd you fight on?
Ja.
He's curious to see what you found.
Vaksa ush intabadan.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Vaksa ush intabadan.
He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Mansela fat.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Gar.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Kalba.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I was gonna train with Muma.
It's in there.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Kututuku.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
It's in there.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Inadabsunka.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Inadabsunka.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Pateko baba saktin.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Amu.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
How did we start? Catch
Catchy.
Drobalo.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Kanamunt.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Andro.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Kamonu.
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't.
Kanamunt.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Arialoche nui mumera.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Adoro.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Hey, somebody came in here. Burnt the place down, boy. What's going on here?
That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Nah, I rolled to some pie. Come on, man.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Yo no Massamanu.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Kamonu.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Oh, shit.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Come on, mama. Come on, mama. Get across. Come on, mama. That motherfucker swim too? Come on, mama. Come on, mama. Come on, mama. Come on, mama. Come on, mama.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
I don't know who that was.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Alright, y'all. We'll go ahead and stop it right here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch y'all on the next one.